Hey guys, James, and this is the Comedypreneur Show, and today we're going to talk about open mics. Yep, those places that scare most comedians, but where every comedian has to go and every comedian has to start. So if you want to do stand-up, you're going to have to go to open mics. So today, I'm going to talk to you about what to expect at open mics and how you can prepare. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell, leave comments, and I will get more stuff out to you. Whatever you want to know, leave a comment below. I'll reply to you, but two, I'll also find the answer if I don't know it, all right? So let's get to it, guys. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. So today we're going to talk about what to expect at your first open mic and how to prepare. Now, this can apply to your first time at open mic, but this can apply to every open mic because honestly, you should be getting prepared for every open mic. Treat every one of them like you're going to the gym, right? If you go to the gym, you're not just going to go in there, walk around, look around, see everybody working out and leave. That's weird, right? Why are you going to pay a membership for that? And the same thing for an open mic. Usually you have to go, you have to pay for stage time or pay for a certain amount of drinks, something like that. I know it's not cool, but usually that's the way it is. At least in LA and New York, that's been my experience. But you should expect a few things. So you should expect to wait. You expect to watch. You should expect to listen to other comedians at the open mic. And you can prepare ahead of time, knowing your material, listening to your set, recording it yourself at home, listening to it. It is the toughest part of being a comedian. Open mics never get easier. Everyone is like, oh, they're so easy. Well, that's great. Maybe you're not working as hard as you should because they should be a struggle. Comedians work hard at open mics. It's like going to the gym. I used to do MMA, and so I always equate it to that. An open mic is like getting ready for a fight, right? You're there, you're preparing, you're training. You go up there, and once you start, you can't really go back, and you're going to have bad sets. You will have bad sets. Open mics are the best place to bomb. Why? Because no one cares, right? Here's what you have to do, though, when you go there. You have to be prepared. Record your set. Do your set. Listen to your set and rewrite your set. That's the best part. If you get ready to go to open mic, before you ever step out your door and head over to the open mic, here's a few things you should do. One, know the location and time of the open mic. Many times, I have shown up to places that I looked for online, Googled, or someone told me about. I get to the open mic. Oh, no, we changed it to every other Tuesday, or we changed it to 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. or whatever it is, so you just missed it, or all that kind of stuff. So make sure you know. If you can record, or if they video record or audio record and they can give you a copy, that's great. But make sure you have a way to record your stuff. Know who to talk to when you get there, whether it needs to be the MC, whether you need to put your name and put it in a bucket, whether you need to buy a drink and then get a ticket to put your name in the bucket, whether you need to sign up beforehand, online, Venmo them, whatever it is. Know the procedures so that you can get that stage time. When you get there, if you can get there a little bit early, great. If not, I totally understand. But look around, see where the mic is, see where the lights are, see where your light is for when you get lit. So it might be a guy that stands in the back of the room and flashes a flashlight. It might be a red light on the wall behind you. It may be some other kind of light that comes on right in front of you on the stage. Whatever it is, know where that is because you don't want to run over the light at an open mic either because comedians have been waiting, often hours to get up on stage. So if you do 5 minutes, you're supposed to do 5 minutes, and you end up doing 10 minutes because you're not paying attention to the light or they have to play you off, you're not going to be welcome back and people are not going to like you. So make sure you know where all that stuff is. The next thing is know what's going on in the room. Now, keep in mind, most comedians at the open mic are not paying attention to you. That's why that's so hard. That's why it's so difficult. And that's why it's a tough room, right? Most of the time they're looking at their phone or their notebook or they're maybe talking to their friends and they're not paying attention to you. But know what's going on, right? Sometimes you'll be able to hear stuff. You try to pay attention. If you pay attention at open mic, it's kind, it's courteous. Be that comedian. Don't be the comedian who's talking to everybody else, only waiting for their 5 minutes and then gets mad when nobody pays attention to them. Well, if you're not paying attention to other comedians, why should they pay attention to you, right? But don't take them seriously because this isn't a real show. No one's going to get, this is not going to make or break you. Sorry. Open mics are not going to be the thing where like, oh my gosh, I saw him at an open mic and he's the best. No, it's going to be on a real show. That's where it comes. Know your material, but feel free to read off of a notebook or a note card if you have notes or whatever because you're trying out new material. Now, don't do this at a real show, But if you go on stage as open mic, if you have notes, if you're not comfortable yet with your set, if you're still working stuff out, feel free to bring your notebook or do whatever. I do that. Sometimes I have just notes of things that I want to try, or I wrote down some notes. It'll do that thing. But the easiest way, honestly, is to create a set list with bullet points. And I'll show you one time. I'll do a video about how I make my set list, how I make my set, all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that soon. So I'll come back and do that one. No, but know what that is. The next one is, this is practice for professionals. So if you've ever played sports or you've ever done anything that you wanted to do professionally, so again, I go back to MMA. I grew up playing football, baseball, all that kind of stuff. There's practice time, right, which is what an open mic is, and then there's game time, right? And there's two different feelings to that. Practice time, you're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to mess up. You're allowed to have those times where everything doesn't go well because you're still learning. You're still trying to get it right. Then you have game time. At game time, that's where you want to nail it. You want to get up there, hit those punchlines, make people laugh. Because here's the other thing. Open mics are not a good barometer for what's funny, because what comedians find funny and what a crowd finds funny are often not the same thing. And then last thing, try to have fun. I know it's stressful. I know you're nerve-wracking. I know you can be uptight and tense, but open mics are supposed to be fun. Don't take them seriously. Do your best there. Record your stuff. Work out your set. You're doing it in front of a crowd. The main goal of open mic is to learn to get on stage, learn to be in front of a crowd, learn to tell your jokes calmly in a proper manner. Make sure that you're hitting all the setups and punchlines and tags that you have, that kind of stuff. But it's not for you to be like, I'm going to be on HBO because of this open mic. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get a Comedy Central, Netflix, HBO. You're not getting any of that from an open mic. That's just not how it works. So I hope that helps. I have another article on Comedypreneur.com that has all the information, a longer article about what to expect and how some other ways to prepare. But seriously, guys, open mics, it's the training ground. Go have fun at the training ground. Go out there, grab that mic, tell your jokes, record it so that you know what you sound like and you can fix things. Maybe you're stumbling over words, whatever it is, just have fun, right? And guys, try to pay attention to open mic. Let's give each other love, right? This is a community. We're all comedians. We want to make people laugh. Pay attention to each other. That's all I can say. All right. Again, like, subscribe, follow. More stuff coming to you, more interviews, more tips like this, all kinds of stuff. We're going to do some comedy writing tips, some set writing tips, some screenplay writing tips. Ooh, that's going to be awesome. And we're going to do more stuff. So thank you guys so much, and have a great one.